Good morning, boys. It is Monday morning and I am stoked to finally be making another video. It has been almost a month. Things have just been insane around my business and at home that it's just been a little bit tough to even escape for a little while. Any of you guys that have made some videos or done YouTube before, it sometimes can be very time consuming, and especially when you have a crazy schedule, it makes things a little bit difficult. On top of that, cars, I've been waiting on a lot of parts. There's been a lot of kind of hang-ups that we're gonna go over. I've got some organizing to do because I got a fire marshal showing up at the shop today to just do pretty much the yearly checkups and everything like that. But I gotta move some parts and organize some stuff. So let's get back into it. I'm super excited. Thank you guys for hanging out, and let's get back at it. Yo, so we are back at the shop. As you can see, I still don't have any cars here, which I apologize about. This is gonna be yet another talking video, so for those of you who hate talking videos, I'm sorry. I wanted to give you guys an update. It's been quite a while. It's been almost 4 weeks since I made a video. Things have been absolutely crazy. As most of you know, I have a Skyline R32 GTR that is getting completely restored. I was actually trying to get up there this past weekend, unfortunately due to scheduling and me thinking I had to be here, which I didn't, resulted in me not being able to get up there. So I got a couple things going on. One of which is I got to get these up to Tommy F. Check out his channel. These are going to be going on his fabricator's car, Ben. This is a GTR front lip and a GTR front bumper. Brand new OEM GTR front bumper. The lip did come off of Tommy's N1 bumper that I bought off of him. I chose to put my new bumper, or my new lip on that bumper. So gives me a little anxiety of getting rid of these parts. They are getting so hard to find, and you know, and more expensive. So, I mean, I've already spent the money, I've got them. It's nice to just know that you sort of have some of these parts, as you Corrado guys know, Skyline guys know, even the MR2 guys. Anybody that has a Japanese classic knows that they're just parts are starting to become more and more expensive. I know that we're in a bubble and it's gonna burst at some point too. But unfortunately with the Skyline parts, Nissan has discontinued a lot of these parts. Well, pretty much their goal is to discontinue everything and just have everything through their heritage program, which prices everything about double to triple on most everything. So it's going to be very difficult, very expensive to get some of these parts. Corrado, I do plan on actually having these tires taken off. We're going to be redoing those. I'm going to bring those to Intuitive Powder Coating up in Rockaway, New Jersey. They do great stuff. They did a set of wheels for me. They powder coated the valve cover for the MR2, which was almost excessive. I just really wanted that to be a little cleaner and nicer under the hood, while we have that 3S GTE in there. Speaking of which, Archie Tuning gave me an update, and we got all the timing stuff in, so this week they should be working on that, getting that done. Unfortunately, the Willwoods are not in yet, the brakes. So I'm hoping to kind of pick the car up, maybe take it out to a couple shows. I got to go to Colt Classic this weekend, which was fantastic. Got to see a lot of cool cars. That car, for those of you who are not familiar, it's a Volkswagen show that's kind of like an open show to everybody. So you don't just have Volkswagens, you have Audis, you have BMWs, you got Porsche, you have everything. I took my Cayman there. The response was absolutely off the charts this year as far as people showing up. So tons of people showed up. It was pretty hot, so I think a lot of people ended up leaving early. I know I did. Yeah, it was awesome. If you guys get to do anything soon. So I'm gonna do some more vlogging and some more videoing of these shows and these events that I start doing more of. But again, just had a lot of stuff going on. Business has been crazy, which is nothing but good. Again, that only means more and better content. I do have a plan of honestly coming up with coming up with a new build. And I would really like to hear from you guys, so comment below, let me know what you would like to see. Do you want to see a track specific car? Because that's kind of the way that I'm leaning. Something like an S2000. I really don't know about a Miata. So maybe something out of the ordinary. Maybe we even just go with like a Honda Civic or something that is a little bit more common, but to use for track purpose. So it would be track built. It would not be for the street like all these other cars are going to be built for. And then hopefully some other projects pop up along the way that I really, you know, I've kind of been looking, and with the way that prices have been with everything, I really do want to finish the stuff that I have now, and then we'll move on going forward. I'm actually looking for another daily car as well. I don't like boring daily cars. I don't just like practical daily cars. So I have something in mind that I'm working on, and hopefully that comes to fruition, because then we'll have that to have a little bit of fun with. But yeah, so MR2 should be done this week, I'm hoping, and obviously not done, but at least in my possession, being able to use it, drive it, and start working on it again myself. GTR, that should be getting picked up this week from the paint. Unfortunately, again, I'm waiting on fenders. They were coming from Washington State, and you know, I haven't heard from Tommy if they received those yet. And then the Corrado, it also sprung I think it's a power steering leak. It might be a oil leak. I'm not 100% sure, but that car, as we all know, I want to put a head on. I have 268 cams, and then I also want to put a ported and polished head with larger, or I shouldn't even say larger, but springs and valves in that as well. So we got a little bit of stuff that I'm just kind of cleaning up. This stuff all needs to get out of here. I have the fire marshal coming this week, and all this needs to be out of here. It needs to be able to access the electric panel better. But that's pretty much it for now. I wanted to give you guys an update. We're gonna have some more videos. I'm gonna have more car content coming soon, I promise. I really should have done a little bit more vlogging and videoing of Cult Classic, and I was also had my Corrado over at Los Goonies down in Princeton, which was awesome, but unfortunately I couldn't really be there the whole day. I had a family party that I went to, and but it's just been so great to see everybody again that I haven't necessarily wanted to muddy that up by taking time to just video and do that. So I really want to enjoy my time with everybody right out of the gate, and obviously more and more of these events are going to be happening, and it's going to be more of a regular thing, so I'm stoked about that. But thank you guys for sticking around. I really appreciate it. I know we've even gained a couple more subscribers since within the past few weeks, where there really hasn't been a lot of content, but I do plan on doing that. And even just a little fun content I'm going to be doing. I got a Piranha 125 pit bike that I'm going to be working on a little bit, that I want to get back out and start enjoying now that the weather is nice again. And maybe even a comparison to my KLX 110L, just to, you know, kind of let you guys know, because those things are just as crazy as cars as far as prices. Outdoor stuff, motorcycles, all that good stuff are just, prices are insane. So if you could save yourself a little bit of money by maybe going with, especially for a fun little toy, something a little cheaper, and I'll give you a good option on that. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. You know the deal. Like, subscribe, comment. I will talk to you soon. Later, guys.